Hey everyone, welcome back to Emma's Talk. Quick question before we start. When was the last time someone gave you a compliment that actually made your whole day better?
Oh, easy. Last week, someone told me my presentation was the clearest one they'd seen all year. I was smiling for like 3 hours after that.
3 hours. See, that's the power we're talking about today. One sentence and your whole mood changes.
It's kind of amazing, honestly. Words are so small, but they hit so hard.
Exactly, and that's exactly why today's topic matters so much. We're talking about how to compliment someone naturally in English, not the stiff, robotic, you are very nice kind of compliment, but the real kind, the kind that actually sounds like you mean it.
Oh, I need this. I always end up saying nice about everything. Nice shirt, nice haircut, nice food. My vocabulary basically has one word.
Nice is doing a lot of heavy lifting in your life, Harry.
It really is carrying the whole team.
Well, by the end of this video, nice is getting some company. We're going to give you real phrases, real vocabulary, and real situations. Compliments for friends, for coworkers, even for total strangers.
I'm ready. Let's upgrade my compliment game.
Let's do it. So, Harry, let's start with the big question. Why does it matter so much which words we choose? I mean, a compliment is a compliment, right?
Well, that's what I always thought, honestly. Positive is positive.
That's a really common belief, but here's the thing. Not all positive words carry the same weight. Think about the difference between someone saying, your presentation was good, and someone saying, your presentation was incredibly clear, and I actually understood the whole strategy for the first time.
Oh, wow. When you say it like that, the second one feels 10 times more meaningful.
Exactly. And that's the secret. The first one is generic. It could apply to literally anything. The second one is specific. And specific words prove that you are actually paying attention.
That makes so much sense. A generic compliment kind of feels like a copy-paste message.
That's a perfect way to describe it. A copy-paste compliment. It technically says something nice, but it doesn't feel personal at all.
So the right words basically prove that the compliment is real, not automatic.
Precisely. There's actually a psychological reason behind this too. Specific compliments activate something called the recognition effect. When someone describes exactly what they noticed, our brain interprets that as genuine attention, and genuine attention feels like real connection.
Okay, so basically vague compliments feel empty, and detailed compliments feel like a gift.
Exactly, a gift. That's a great way to put it. And here's something else that's interesting. Research on relationships and workplaces consistently shows that specific, sincere praise increases trust and motivation far more than general praise does.
Wait, so choosing better words doesn't just sound nicer, it actually changes how people feel about you?
It really does. A well-chosen compliment can build trust in seconds, while a lazy one, even a positive one, can accidentally feel careless.
Okay, this already feels way more important than I expected. I thought we were just learning some vocabulary today.
We are learning vocabulary, but we're also learning a small social skill that can genuinely improve your relationships, your friendships, even your career.
All right, now I'm fully convinced. So how do we actually do this? What makes a compliment sound natural instead of, well, copy-paste?
That's exactly where we're heading next.
Okay, Emma, be honest. Have you ever received an awkward compliment?
Oh, so many. Someone once told me, your face looks very symmetrical today. I genuinely didn't know how to respond.
Symmetrical? That sounds like a compliment from a robot doing a face scan.
Exactly. It was technically positive, but it felt strange, almost clinical. And that's a perfect example of what we want to avoid today.
Okay, so what actually makes a compliment feel natural instead of strange?
There are 3 key ingredients: specificity, timing, and sincerity. Let's go through them one by one.
Perfect. Let's start with specificity, since we already touched on that a little.
Right. Specificity means naming the exact thing you liked instead of a general quality. Instead of, you're smart, you could say, the way you explained that idea was so clear, I understood it immediately.
So instead of describing the person in general, you're describing a specific action or detail.
Exactly. That's the key shift. General adjectives feel like labels. Specific observations feel like proof.
Okay, that's ingredient 1. What's timing?
Timing is about giving the compliment close to the moment it actually happened, or in a context where it feels relevant. If your friend gives a great presentation on Monday and you compliment it on Friday, it can feel a little disconnected, even forgotten.
Oh, that's true. A compliment that arrives too late almost feels like an afterthought.
Exactly, whereas a compliment given right after the moment feels alive, present, real.
Makes sense. And the third one, sincerity. I feel like that's the most important, but also the hardest to explain in words.
You're right, it is a bit abstract, but here's a simple test. Ask yourself, would I still say this if the person weren't listening? If the answer is yes, it's probably sincere. If you're only saying it because you feel obligated, people usually sense that too.
Wow, that's such a simple but powerful test.
It really is. People are surprisingly good at detecting fake praise, even if they can't explain exactly why something felt off.
Okay, so to summarize, be specific, be timely, and mean it. Got it.
Exactly. Now, let's build an actual formula, a structure you can use in real conversations, so this doesn't stay just theory.
Yes, please, give me the formula. I like formulas, they make English feel less scary.
I know exactly what you mean. Let's build it. Okay, Harry, here's the structure. Almost every great compliment has 3 parts. Part 1, the observation. Part 2, the specific detail. Part 3, the impact, meaning how it made you feel or think.
Observation, detail, impact. Let's break each one down with an example.
Sure. The observation is simply naming what you're complimenting. For example, your presentation.
Okay, very basic so far.
Right. Then we add the specific detail. Your presentation had such a clear structure.
Ah, now we're being specific, like we discussed.
Exactly. And finally, the impact. It actually helped me understand the whole project for the first time.
So the full sentence becomes, your presentation had such a clear structure, it actually helped me understand the whole project for the first time.
Perfect. You built it yourself.
That's honestly such a strong compliment. I would feel amazing if someone said that to me.
Right? And notice, it's not even that complicated. It's just organized in a smart way.
Let's try another one, maybe with clothes, since that's such a common situation.
Great idea. Observation, your jacket. Detail, that color really suits your skin tone. Impact, it makes the whole outfit look put together.
Your jacket color really suits your skin tone. It makes the whole outfit look put together. I love that. It sounds like something a friend would genuinely say, not a stranger reading from a script.
Exactly the goal. And here's something important. You don't always need all 3 parts every time. Sometimes just the detail alone is enough, especially in fast, casual conversation.
Oh, that's good to know, because in real life, we don't always have time for a full 3-part sentence.
True, real conversations are quick, but understanding the full formula helps you build shorter, natural versions too, because you know exactly which part to keep.
Okay, I think I understand the structure now. So what about vocabulary? Nice and good clearly aren't going to cut it anymore.
No, nice has officially retired for today. Let's give people a real vocabulary upgrade.
Okay, I'm ready. Save me from nice.
Let's start with appearance. Instead of nice outfit, you can say, that outfit is really flattering. You look absolutely stunning. That color really suits you. Or, you have such great style.
Flattering is a great word. It means something makes you look good, right?
Exactly. It describes clothing or a style that makes someone look more attractive than usual. Now, for skills or talent, instead of, you're good at that, try, you're incredibly talented. You have a real gift for that. You make it look effortless. Or, I'm honestly impressed.
You make it look effortless. I really like that one. It shows admiration without sounding exaggerated.
It's a beautiful phrase, very natural among friends and coworkers. Now, for someone's personality, instead of, you're nice, try, you're incredibly thoughtful. You always know exactly what to say. You have such a warm energy, or you're one of the most genuine people I know.
Warm energy is such a nice modern expression, very common these days.
Definitely, especially among younger English speakers. Now, for work or achievements, instead of, good job, try, that was incredibly well done. You really nailed it. I'm genuinely impressed by your work. Or, you handled that so professionally.
You really nailed it. I hear that constantly at work. It sounds so much more energetic than good job.
Exactly. Nailed it is a great informal phrase, meaning you did something perfectly. And for food, instead of, the food is good, try, this is absolutely delicious. You're such a talented cook. Every bite is amazing. Or, this might be the best meal I've had in a while.
Oh, every bite is amazing. It's such a strong compliment for a host. They would love hearing that.
They really would. Now let's add a category we didn't cover last time, effort and hard work. Sometimes the result isn't even perfect yet, but the effort deserves recognition. Instead of good try, you can say, I can really see how much work you put into this. Your dedication is impressive, or you've clearly put your heart into this.
Oh, that's such an important category because not every compliment is about a perfect result. Sometimes people just need to know their effort was seen.
Exactly. And that kind of compliment often means more than praising the final result because it recognizes the journey, not just the destination.
What about complimenting someone's creativity specifically, like an idea or a piece of art or even a clever solution at work?
Great question. Let's add that as our next category. Instead of cool idea, try, that's such a creative way to think about it. I never would have thought of that. Your imagination is incredible. Or that's such an original approach.
I never would have thought of that. It's such a strong compliment because it shows genuine surprise, not just approval.
Exactly. Surprise adds authenticity. Now, let's also add confidence, because sometimes what impresses us isn't the skill itself, but how someone carries themselves while doing it. Instead of, you seemed confident, try, you owned that room. You seemed completely in control up there. Or your confidence was really inspiring to watch.
You owned that room. I love that one. It's such a strong modern expression.
It really is. Very popular in professional and casual settings alike. And finally, let's add one more category, kindness, because complimenting someone's kindness is one of the most meaningful things you can say. Instead of, you're kind, try, you have such a generous heart. The world needs more people like you. Or your kindness doesn't go unnoticed.
Your kindness doesn't go unnoticed. That's beautiful. It tells someone their good actions are actually being seen, even quietly.
Exactly. And that reassurance matters more than people realize. Let's slow down and repeat a few of these new phrases clearly. I can really see how much work you put into this. That's such a creative way to think about it. You owned that room. Your kindness doesn't go unnoticed.
Okay, my vocabulary just doubled in 5 minutes.
That's exactly the goal. The more categories you know, the more natural you'll sound in any situation.
All right, before we jump into real scenarios, quick reminder. If you're enjoying this lesson, hit like and subscribe. It genuinely helps more learners discover these free lessons.
And now let's put all of this into real situations, because that's where English actually becomes useful. Okay, imagine you meet a friend and they're wearing a beautiful new outfit. You want to say something more interesting than nice shirt.
Let me try. Wow, I love this jacket. That color is amazing on you.
That's already great. Specific, warm, natural. Let's add the impact part. It really brings out your eyes.
Oh, brings out is a nice phrasal verb here, meaning it makes a feature more noticeable, right?
Exactly right. Let's slow that phrase down because it's very useful. It really brings out your eyes.
It really brings out your eyes. I like how gentle and specific that feels.
Let's do a quick role play to see this in action.
Okay, I'll compliment you first.
Go for it.
Emma, wow, I love this dress. That shade of blue is stunning on you.
Oh, thank you so much. I actually wasn't sure about this color at first.
No, it's perfect. It really brings out your eyes.
That's so sweet. Thank you. You have such a good eye for color.
See, that felt like a real warm conversation, not a script.
Exactly. Natural, specific, and genuinely kind. That's scenario 1 done. Let's move to something a bit more professional.
Oh, this one's important because work compliments need to sound professional but still genuine.
Exactly. Imagine your coworker just finished presenting a project to the team and it was really impressive.
Let me try. That was such a strong presentation. The way you explained the data made everything so easy to follow.
That's an excellent professional compliment. You praised the delivery and the clarity, both very specific details.
What if you want to add something about confidence too?
You could say, you also seemed so confident up there. It really made the whole team trust the plan.
Let's slow that one down. It really made the whole team trust the plan.
It really made the whole team trust the plan. Very natural, very professional.
What about complimenting someone's writing, like an email or a report?
Great question. You could say, your report was incredibly well organized. I could tell you put a lot of thought into it.
I could tell you put a lot of thought into it. That phrase really shows appreciation for effort, not just results.
Exactly. And that's actually a powerful type of compliment because it recognizes the process, not only the outcome. Now, let's think about a slightly different situation. What if your coworker's idea actually solved a problem that had been bothering the whole team for weeks?
Oh, that happens more than people think. Someone finally says the one thing that fixes everything.
Exactly. And in that moment, you want your compliment to match the size of the relief everyone feels. You could say, honestly, that idea just solved something we've been stuck on for weeks. I'm genuinely impressed.
I'm genuinely impressed is such a strong phrase there because it shows this wasn't expected. It was a real surprise.
Exactly right. And what about complimenting leadership specifically? Like when a coworker manages a difficult meeting really well.
You could say, "You handled that meeting so calmly, even when things got tense. I really admired that."
That's a beautiful compliment because it recognizes emotional skill, not just technical skill. Let's do a longer role play now with a full team setting.
Okay, I'll be the coworker who just presented.
Go ahead.
Whew, that presentation felt long. I hope it went okay.
Are you kidding? That was such a strong presentation. The data was so clear, and honestly, you seemed really confident up there.
Oh, wow, thank you. That really means a lot. I was nervous the whole time.
You couldn't tell at all. It really made the whole team trust the plan.
That's such a relief to hear, honestly. I was worried the numbers section was too complicated.
Not at all. Actually, that part is exactly what solved the problem we've been stuck on for weeks. I'm genuinely impressed.
Wow, thank you. I really appreciate you saying that.
And when that one question got a little tense near the end, you handled that so calmly. I really admired that.
Honestly, inside I was panicking a little, but thank you. That means a lot.
You couldn't tell at all. It looked completely natural.
See, this actually makes me want to work harder next time, honestly.
Exactly. That's the real power of specific professional compliments. They genuinely motivate people, and they can turn one good presentation into a habit of good presentations.
This next scenario is a classic. You're at someone's home and they've cooked a wonderful meal.
Oh, I love this one. Food compliments are always fun.
Right. So instead of the food is good, what could you say?
This is absolutely delicious. I don't think I've had food this good in a long time.
That's such a strong, warm compliment. Let's add a specific detail. The seasoning is perfect. It's not too heavy, not too light.
Oh, mentioning seasoning specifically shows you're actually paying attention to the flavor, not just being polite.
Exactly. Specific praise about taste, texture, or presentation always feels more genuine. Let's slow down one useful phrase. I don't think I've had food this good in a long time.
I don't think I've had food this good in a long time. That's such a strong, memorable compliment.
It really is, and hosts absolutely love hearing something like that. Let's roleplay this scenario.
Okay, I cooked, you're my guest.
Perfect. Wow, Harry, this smells incredible.
Thank you. I tried a new recipe. I hope it turned out okay.
Are you kidding? This is absolutely delicious. The seasoning is perfect. I don't think I've had food this good in a long time.
Oh, wow. Thank you. That makes me so happy to hear.
You should genuinely open a restaurant one day.
Careful, I might actually consider that now.
See how natural and joyful that felt? That's exactly the energy we want. Okay, this scenario's a little different because complimenting a stranger requires a slightly different tone. Friendly, respectful, and never too personal.
Oh, I've done this before, like complimenting a stranger's haircut in a coffee shop.
That's a perfect example. So imagine you notice someone with an amazing haircut while waiting in line. What could you say?
Excuse me, I just wanted to say I really love your haircut. The style suits you so well.
That's excellent, polite, warm, and completely appropriate for a stranger.
What makes a stranger compliment appropriate versus awkward?
Great question. The key rule is compliment choices, not the body itself. A haircut is a choice. Clothing is a choice. Style is a choice. These are safe, respectful topics.
Oh, that's such a clear and useful rule. Choices, not the body.
Exactly. It keeps compliments kind, appropriate, and comfortable for everyone. Another safe example. Imagine someone has a beautiful tattoo. You could say, I love your tattoo. The design is so unique.
Let's slow that one down. I love your tattoo. The design is so unique.
I love your tattoo. The design is so unique. Simple, respectful, genuine. Let's roleplay this quickly.
Okay, we're strangers in a coffee shop line.
Excuse me, I hope this isn't strange, but I really love your jacket. The color is amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind of you to say.
Of course. Have a great day.
You too.
See how short, respectful, and warm that felt? A compliment doesn't need a long conversation to make someone's day.
True. Sometimes 5 seconds is enough to brighten someone's whole afternoon.
This scenario happens all the time. You visit someone's home for the first time, and it's beautifully decorated.
Oh, I always say, your house is nice. Time to fix that, I guess.
Time to fix that indeed. Instead, you could say, wow, your home is absolutely beautiful. I love how cozy it feels.
Cozy is such a warm word, meaning comfortable and welcoming, right?
Exactly right. You can also compliment specific details. I really love the colors you chose for the living room, or this furniture is stunning. Where did you find it?
Oh, asking a follow-up question like, where did you find it, makes the compliment feel even more genuine, like you're really curious.
Exactly. Questions naturally extend a compliment into a real conversation. Let's slow down a phrase. I love how cozy it feels.
I love how cozy it feels. That phrase works for almost any home, big or small.
It truly does. Now, what if the home isn't fancy at all? Maybe it's small or simple, but it still feels really warm and personal. Sometimes people worry their home isn't impressive enough to compliment.
Oh, that's such a good point. Not every home is huge or expensive, but that doesn't mean it isn't beautiful.
Exactly. And in that case, you shift the compliment toward feeling instead of size or luxury. You could say, I love how personal this space feels. It really feels like you.
It really feels like you. That's such a thoughtful compliment because it's about identity, not money.
Exactly right. And that actually tends to mean more to people than complimenting expensive furniture. What about a garden or plants if someone clearly takes care of their space outside too?
You could say, your garden is absolutely gorgeous. I can tell you really take care of it.
Perfect. That recognizes care and effort, not just appearance. Let's do a longer, fuller role play for this whole visit.
Okay, welcome to my home.
Harry, wow, your home is absolutely beautiful. I love how cozy it feels.
Thank you. I've been slowly decorating it for months.
It really shows. I love the colors you chose for the living room. They're so calming.
That means a lot. Thank you for noticing.
And this little reading corner, I love how personal this space feels. It really feels like you.
Yeah, that's basically my favorite corner in the whole apartment.
I can tell. Oh, and is this your balcony garden? Your plants are absolutely gorgeous. I can tell you really take care of them.
Thank you. It takes a lot of trial and error, honestly. I've killed a few plants along the way.
Well, the survivors look amazing. This must be your favorite place to relax.
Honestly, it really is.
See? Warm, specific, and it naturally continued into a real, relaxed conversation, exactly like a visit between real friends.
Now, let's talk about complementing talent, like singing, painting, playing an instrument, or any creative skill.
Oh, this is a big one because talented people often don't realize how impressive they actually are.
So true. Imagine your friend just finished singing at a small event, and it was genuinely beautiful. What would you say?
Wow, your voice is incredible. I got chills during that song.
I got chills. That's such a powerful, authentic compliment. It shows a real physical reaction, not just words.
Right. It proves the emotion was real, not exaggerated.
Exactly. Another great example, if someone shows you a painting. This is stunning. I can't believe you created this yourself.
I can't believe you created this yourself. That phrase expresses genuine amazement.
It really does. Let's slow down the key phrase. I got chills during that song.
I got chills during that song. Such a strong, memorable compliment.
Let's role play this one quickly.
Okay, I just finished singing at an event.
Harry, that was absolutely beautiful. Your voice is incredible. I actually got chills during the chorus.
Wow, really? Thank you. I was so nervous up there.
You couldn't tell at all. You have such a natural talent.
That means the world to me, honestly.
See how meaningful that felt? Compliments about talent can genuinely inspire someone to keep growing. This scenario is a bit deeper because we're not complimenting something visible, we're complimenting who someone truly is.
Oh, these compliments always feel the most meaningful to me, honestly.
They really are the most powerful because they show emotional attention, not just observation. Imagine your friend always listens carefully whenever you're going through something difficult.
I could say, you're honestly one of the most thoughtful people I know. You always know exactly what to say.
That's beautiful and incredibly sincere. Let's add impact. Talking to you always makes me feel so much calmer.
That's such a strong compliment because it explains the actual effect the person has on your emotions.
Exactly. And that's often the deepest kind of compliment possible. Now, let's think about a slightly different personality trait, patience. Imagine someone taught you something new, maybe a skill or even just directions, and they never got frustrated, even when you didn't understand right away.
Oh, I really value that in people. Patience is honestly rare sometimes.
It really is. You could say, you explained that so patiently, I never once felt embarrassed for asking questions.
I never once felt embarrassed. That's such a specific emotional detail. It shows exactly why their patience mattered.
Exactly. What about honesty? when someone gives you truthful feedback, even when it might have been easier to just agree with you.
You could say, I really respect that you're always honest with me, even when it's not what I want to hear.
That's a powerful compliment because honesty is sometimes uncomfortable in the moment, but deeply valuable over time. Let's slow this key phrase down. Talking to you always makes me feel so much calmer.
Talking to you always makes me feel so much calmer. That's the kind of sentence someone remembers for years.
It truly is. Let's do a longer, deeper role play for this one.
Okay, imagine I just helped you through a hard day.
Harry, thank you so much for listening today. Honestly, you're one of the most thoughtful people I know.
Of course, Emma. I'm always here for you.
I mean it. Talking to you always makes me feel so much calmer.
That really means a lot to hear.
And remember when you taught me how to use that new software last month? You explained it so patiently, I never once felt embarrassed for asking questions.
I remember. You asked the same question like 5 times.
I did, but you never made me feel bad about it. And honestly, I also really respect that you're always honest with me, even when it's not what I want to hear.
That means a lot. I always want to be someone you can trust completely.
You already are. See, this kind of compliment strengthens real friendships, not just conversations, because it names the exact qualities that make someone special.
Wait, Emma, we've talked so much about giving compliments, but what about receiving them? I always feel so awkward when someone compliments me.
Oh, that's such an important point. And honestly, most people struggle with this exact thing.
Yeah, I usually just say, oh, it's nothing, even when it's clearly something.
That's incredibly common. But downplaying a compliment can accidentally make the other person feel like their kindness wasn't accepted.
Oh, I never thought about it from that side.
Right. So instead, a graceful response simply says thank you and optionally adds a short reaction. For example, thank you so much. That really means a lot.
That's so simple, but it feels so much more confident than, oh, it's nothing.
Exactly. Confidence, not arrogance. Another great option, that's so kind of you to say. Thank you.
What if the compliment is about something you worked really hard on?
Then you can add a small extra detail. Thank you. I actually spent a lot of time on it, so that really means a lot to hear.
Oh, that shares a little more of your story, which makes the conversation feel even warmer.
Exactly. Let's role play this last scenario.
Okay, I'll compliment you and you respond gracefully.
Go ahead.
Emma, your presentation today was honestly amazing.
Thank you so much. That really means a lot. I actually worked really hard on it.
It totally showed.
That's so kind of you to say. Thank you again.
See, that felt confident, warm, and totally natural.
Exactly. And now our listeners have both sides covered, giving and receiving. Before we move to practice, let's cover one more situation because it comes up more than people expect. Complimenting a child or a young person, maybe your niece, nephew, or a friend's kid.
Oh, this is actually really important because compliments to kids can shape how they see themselves.
Exactly. So with children, it's especially powerful to compliment effort and character rather than only natural qualities. Instead of "you're so smart," which focuses on a fixed trait, you could say, "You worked so hard on that, I'm really proud of you."
Ah, that's such an important difference because you worked hard teaches them that effort matters, not just natural talent.
Precisely. And that small difference in wording can actually shape a child's mindset for years. Another great example, you were so brave trying that, even when it felt hard.
Even when it felt hard, acknowledges the difficulty honestly, instead of pretending it was easy.
Exactly right. Let's do a quick warm example.
Okay, imagine your friend's daughter just finished a swimming lesson, and she was really nervous beforehand.
Wow, look at you. You were so brave trying that, even when it felt hard at first.
I did it.
You really did. I'm so proud of how hard you worked today.
Okay, even acting that out made me smile. Kids really do remember compliments like that.
They absolutely do, sometimes for their whole lives. All right, before we wrap up, let's give our listeners a little practice. I'll describe a situation, and you think of your own compliment using the formula observation, detail, impact.
Yes, let's test our brains a bit.
Situation 1. Your friend just finished a difficult workout at the gym.
Pause the video and try building your own sentence.
Situation 2. A coworker just solved a really difficult problem at work.
And situation 3. Someone you just met has an amazing sense of humor.
Let's add a few more since practice really is what makes this stick. Situation 4. Your sibling just finished painting their first piece of art and they seem unsure about it.
That's a good one, because you'd want to encourage them, not just judge the final result.
Exactly. Situation 5. A neighbor just spent the whole weekend fixing up their front yard, and it looks completely different now.
Oh, that's a nice everyday example. Something people actually see all the time.
Right. And situation 6. Your partner or close friend handled a really stressful situation with total patience when you know it wasn't easy for them.
That one feels more emotional. Definitely a good challenge for practicing personality compliments.
Exactly. Try saying your answers out loud for all 6 situations, even if you're alone right now. Speaking out loud really helps your brain remember new phrases naturally.
Exactly. Don't just think it, say it. It feels strange at first, but it truly works. And the more situations you practice, the more automatic this becomes.
Okay, let's do a fast recap of today's most useful phrases. Nice and clear so you can really remember them.
Perfect. Let's go through them one more time.
You make it look effortless. You really nailed it. That color really suits you. It really brings out your eyes. I don't think I've had food this good in a long time. I got chills during that song. Talking to you always makes me feel so much calmer. Thank you so much. That really means a lot.
And let's add the newer ones from today too. I can really see how much work you put into this. That's such a creative way to think about it. You owned that room. Your kindness doesn't go unnoticed. It really feels like you. You were so brave trying that, even when it felt hard.
Those phrases together could genuinely upgrade how people feel around you in almost every part of your life. Work, home, friendships, even with kids.
Exactly. And remember the formula behind all of them. Observation, detail, impact.
Observation, detail, impact. Such a simple structure, but it changes everything. So, Harry, after today, do you feel more confident giving compliments in English?
Honestly, completely. Before this, my compliments were all one word. Nice. Now I actually have real sentences, real structure, and real emotion behind them.
That's exactly the goal. A great compliment isn't about fancy vocabulary. It's about paying real attention and expressing it clearly and sincerely.
I really love that idea. Attention expressed clearly.
Exactly. And remember, today we practiced 8 real-life scenarios together. A friend's outfit, a coworker's presentation, someone's cooking, a stranger's style, someone's home, a talent or skill, someone's personality, and finally, gracefully receiving a compliment yourself.
8 situations, 8 powerful new ways to make someone's day better. That's a wonderful set of tools to carry with you.
So here's your homework this week. Choose one phrase from today and give one genuine, specific compliment to someone in your life. Notice how their face changes.
And tell us in the comments, which scenario do you want to practice the most? A stranger's style, a coworker's work, or maybe complimenting someone's cooking?
We really want to know, so write it below. We read every single comment.
And if this video helped you speak more naturally today, don't forget to like it and subscribe. It truly helps more learners discover these free lessons.
One kind word at a time, one step every day. Your English will grow naturally.
See you in our next real conversation.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.